welcome Andrew Johnson, Cameron Smith. A significant night for Damien Cook. Cam, you appreciate the work of the number 9s more than anyone. A 200th game for him.
Yeah, what an occasion it is for Damien Cook as he walks out there with his two little ones. 200 NRL appearances, playing majority of those matches at starting number 9. That's a fair effort. He's done a lot in the game. Played State of Origin. He's played at the highest level. And tonight, what a moment it is for himself and his family. And I'm sure all of his teammates too. I want to make this game a memorable occasion for him, particularly with what's gone on in the last 48 hours.
4 tests for Australia, 17 origins for New South Wales. There's Alfred Nukin. A great reception from family and friends, and a very proud night for a wonderful ambassador for the game as well. Damien Cook, whose career started at the Dragons, in fact, back in 2013, played a handful of games for them, and has become very much the linchpin of this South Sydney outfit. Can they muster some sort of a response under Ben Hornby, who himself is a premiership-winning captain for the Dragons, an Origin, an Australian representative? He had claims for the coaching role at the Dragons, eventually filled by Shane Flanagan. But Ben Hornby has tinkered with the lineup that was named by Jason Demetriou on Tuesday. Can his team provide some sort of glimmer that there is a hope heading forward of a form reversal? Just one victory so far in the campaign. Lindsay Smith to start in the front row, with Moses Leota to the bench for the Panthers tonight. The big talking point, Nathan Cleary left out. A precaution with the hamstring is the official line from the club. We're underway here at a court. And Davey Moale, this young firebrand, back to the tackle just shy of his 20, and Keon Kaloa-Matangi, who wears number 8, but has shifted to the back row in this remodeled team, which accommodates Jai Arrow up into the starting prop position. Played 27 minutes off the bench in just his second appearance of the season last week, Arrow. Parachuted straight into the starting lineup under Ben Hornby's tenure. Look down to Murray. And a laid offload. Oh, Cookie. An eye off the ball, and he spilt that one, but a power-packed opening set for Souths to go inside Penrith territory.
Yeah, pretty upbeat start there by the Bunnies. I think that's what we all expected tonight. Just a late offload here by Cam Murray. Damien Cook gets a hold of that one. Could put a little dint into that Penrith defence.
It's worth recounting as well that Damien Cook lost his place in this NRL team a handful of weeks ago. And Brian To'o, didn't he celebrate his 100th game in remarkable fashion against North Queensland last week. And Fisher Harris on the back of that. Brad Fiddler, good evening.
Good evening, Matt. Conditions are great down here. It says it's a little cold, but actually doesn't feel as cold as the 16 degrees it says. They've had plenty of rain around Sydney, but not too much has dropped onto the footy field. There's a breeze behind South Sydney in the first half.
Thanks, Brad. And there's an examination of the South Sydney defence. It's ranked last in the competition. They're conceding 36 points per game on average. And while the Panthers statistically, in a defensive respect, aren't quite as good as the couple of previous seasons. I think we saw last week against the Cowboys that they're the ultimate defensive team. Garner. Outside the 10, pitch Kenny. Yo threatened the ball play, but uses all his power and size to advance to within a handful of metres of the line. They head to the right, the ball goes back through Schneider. It's collected by Edwards, and Edwards is going to shape a kick over the top, or coming. How about that? It went astray, but the calm demeanour of Edwards dinks a kick through, and there'll be a goal line dropout.
Yeah, we saw in that set Isaiah Yeo got the ball, looking to ball play to his halves. Cody Walker, he sprinted out of the line, trying to negate it. Here's the banana kick. Dylan Edwards showing his skill. Nice kick. So they'll go short here, the Bunnies. Yeah, just watch out for Cody Walker rushing the runners coming off Isaiah close to the line.
Tungor with an easy collection from what appeared to be a missed kick from the restart. And now Lindsay Smith, post and arrow the tacklers. Kenny left underneath Fisher Harris. The Warriors-bound James Fisher Harris, 5 from the South Sydney line. Schneider in his 4th appearance for Penrith, and now to Tungor. The South's defence steadfast at the moment. Kenny to the line. Yo tried to back out of the contact, but Arrow has him. And Kaloa Matungi there as well. No passing through so far. And an appreciative round of applause for the embattled South Sydney fans and the embattled South Sydney team. They've denied Penrith with consecutive sets.
Oh, well done to the South Rabbitohs. They've turned away one of the better attacking teams in the competition there. 2 consecutive sets in a row. Tomo mentioned the issues that they've had with their defence, conceding 36 points per game. But that's just a small piece of what's to come. They need to stay strong for the remainder of this match now.
Quite conservative in that set of 6. The Panthers, they get a penalty. This will help coming out of trouble. Quite conservative with the ball, that set of 6, the Panthers.
Only 5 teams in the comp, Andrew, that have scored less points than Penrith this year. 148 points.
Yeah, but it's all connected. They put so much energy into their defence. Last week, their defence in that second half against the Cowboys. God, that was strong. Freddie.
I was just going to say, there's not a huge crowd here today, but I've got to say, that penalty, that's straight from the South fans. They got Adam G's arm up. They're on to Penrith, about their 10 metres.
Hey, didn't you see the legion of Souths fans around Cameron Smith pre-game? They couldn't get enough of him.
I was expecting
They
to
love
sell
Cam.
Not when I was playing.
Here's Jai Gray. They don't like the opposition much at all, regardless of who it is. Oh, he's hurt an ankle. He's hurt a lower leg or ankle.
Because all I see is that to start with. Yeah, okay.
Is there the hint of a hip drop maybe? Is that what's being pondered?
Now it is.
Oh, gee, you'd hate to see this young lad leave the field.
We got a hip drop anyway.
Yes.
Isaac!
Oh, he could find himself in the bin here, Isaac Tungor.
Cameron, why do these happen? He lost his legs there, didn't he? It's only the last couple of years these tackles have come into the game.
No, it's
Just watch, he loses his legs. He drops his legs. So defensive techniques have changed. Normally, they'd hit there and they'd be driving so hard with their legs. But that,
Isaac!
He might be sitting down. There you have it. Well, that's brought him to life.
yeah, it's just once they go into the tackle and they lose their legs, that's the defender. And naturally, with the momentum, they swing around. As I said, in years gone by, the technique, you hit with your shoulder and you keep your legs driving to drive them back. But now, when they lose their legs, they even throw their legs in the air as a defender. It's weird.
Well, here is an early chance for South Sydney to build some confidence against a 12-man defensive line. And prime position, Murray, across to Moale. Garner and Kenny, the tacklers, but they're inside the Panthers' 10. Short of game of Cook, away to Walker, he floats one out wide. Isaac Thompson goes boom!
Gets it down, then it comes up. All right?
Well, look for a couple of things here. The dummy half pass, firstly, from Damien Cook, celebrating his 200 game. And then once again, the magic of Cody Walker. Have a look at this pass. Harvey Norman, look at this pass. Gets him straight at the edge of the field. And look at this pass from Cody Walker. Normally when you pass the playmaker over 5 or 10 metres, you torpedo it, but not Cody. He likes to go end over end and throws a 15-metre bullet, maybe a bit further. Does he get that down? To River, he doesn't think so.
this will show it. Ooh. Now, was his left hand in touch? at the same time the ball was placed in the in goal. Our try is confirmed. There you go.
What about that pass from Cody?
Oh, lovely. Two good passes, and you need them in those situations. It was just great awareness by the South Sydney Rabbitohs to attack that right edge. Yui fan cam, there they are, the Bunnies faithful, they're up and about. Just to attack that right edge of the Panthers. They realised they just lost their centre, Isaac Tungwa. He's in the bin, so they're going to be short that side. So straight away, they take a couple of plays to the post, have a nice backline set to the left. And as we all know, that is their most dangerous side. Just look at these two passes here. Nice ball by Damien Cook, and look at that, flat end over end. That's as good as it gets.
That was a 20-metre pass. As I said, normally the technique for those longer passes, you'd rocket a torpedo, but not Cody.
Hawkins from wide out, successful.
Wait for the clock, Dylan. Still got 10 seconds. It's on your run.
There's some real punch in this left-hand attack for South Sydney. Isaac Thompson, our first try scorer. And his 10th appearance for South Sydney, and Jack White alongside him. Now, Jai Gray is still mobile, but not as much as he would like.
Well, you see the right ankle, he got strapped while Dean Hawkins was taking that goal. One of those high ankle sprains. Cindus Mercis. Dr. Fiddler. What they're like.
Sprain.
Block Wills. Murray. 8 metres over the halfway, 6 more tackles and momentum following the Bunnies. Murray for Walker, and Host good defence. Schneider. The head-geared Brad Schneider playing the role of Nathan Cleary again this evening. Through their hands now once more, and there's a little confidence about South forward movement here, you must say. Cook. Murray, here's Walker again, and another end-over-ender, and Thompson cuts back on the inside. You can see the black jumpers coming over. He's a hard man to hold. He is a hulking winger, 102 kilograms. A metre out. Cody kicks back across. It's a set piece that is executed to perfection. Dean Hawkins has got the try.
Well, what a start it's been by the Rabbitohs. 2 tries in the space of the first 10 minutes. Although they're playing against 12 men, it's great football. They're just upbeat, they're energetic. Harvey Norman replay. Just watch his kick here. Cody Walker, he's been heavily involved early in this match. He comes back, he feels that kick pressure from Fisher Harris, and he just dinks one in behind for his halves partner, Dean Hawkins. What a chase that is. What a nice kick it is, Joey.
Well, with Isaac Tungwa off the field, the back row, Luke Garner's gone to right centre. And that's his favourite side to attack Cody Walker and the Bunnies. He's licking his lips, Cody.
How good's coaching?
Well, what are we up to? How long are we into the game? 10 minutes. We've seen 2 try assists from Cody Walker. Freddie?
Yeah, I've got to say, it was a poor reaction from Jerome Luai when Cody Walker went back on the left foot. I think everyone in the stadium thought it was going to be too heavy. Dean Hawkins didn't think so. Jerome was in front of Dean Hawkins, but he ran past him. There he goes. There could have been a little bit more urgent.
Well, last year's game 3 Origin here, Cody lit it up. He got the attack going. He's been playing in a team struggling. For mine, he'd be still a huge chance to play 5'8" for New South Wales. He brings the outside men into play. He's a magician.
Wait for the clock. Tony, run!
Well, isn't this a turner? Souths have roared to life. 12-0 against the Panthers. Moale.
Stand square now! Boys, wait!
Crashes into Lindsay Smith. And Michael Cheekham. The two games last year between these teams are compelling contests. One out at Penrith, 16-0 the Panthers, and Souths got it back to 16-12. Dylan Edwards saved a try in the last dying seconds, really, to save the game. And then, as we showed you pre-game, in the return bout, South scored 2 tries in the last 5 minutes to win it. It's been a good rivalry over the last few seasons, and these two teams who contested the grand final of 2021 meet for the first time in over 12 months this evening. Penrith with some possession now, and Edwards freewheeling back to the 20. Arrow and Cook leading the kick chase. Now Sunya Taruva. He was given a week off last week, and his replacement, Paul Allen, enjoyed a wonderful evening out. To'o within 11 of the halfway. This is Taylor May. Oh, good shot. Good contact there. Arrow at the forefront of that defence. It comes to Yo. And he pokes his nose through the line. And Edwards was hunting, but he couldn't get the ball away. Luai pops it up. May was trying to motor through. A South Sydney player was in his way, but it was all legal. And Isaiah Tass, who lines up on the wing at what is the first time in the starting lineup for South Sydney, primarily an out-and-out centre. Now Jack Whiten. Kalamatangi. An origin debut on this very ground came through last year. Oh, Walker's pass is an errant one. And it's over the touchline out in front of the winger Thompson.
Well, he's in another opportunity there, Cody, and he pulled the trigger. Well, he's this type of player. If he gets it right, Thompson probably goes downfield another 15, 20 metres, but this is what the Panthers are so good at. They just stick in the game, they're patient, and they just wait for you to break. They wait for you to make a simple mistake like that. Bradley.
Well, Isaac Thompson couldn't quite get it, but Cody's used to passing that ball to Alex Johnson. I don't think Alex Johnson misses that. He loves that opportunity down that sideline.
A couple of minutes away from Isaac Tungall's return as Martin works back to the middle. Played to Kenny. Left to Luai. He's been in good form this year. He got it back for Edwards. And Edwards has ridded himself of Walker's tackle. It comes to Taruva. Equal leading try scorer in the premiership with 8 so far in the year. Penrith down inside the 10. Garner away. Edwards, Schneider, Yo, Luai. Looks at what's ahead of him. He had a couple of big boppers, so he tried that dazzling left foot step. Gets to within 5. Played back to Kenny. Away to Schneider. A kick to the in goal. Oh, a clean bowl, Jai Gray, but he didn't want to get back there and force it.
Yeah, nice attack. Great defence too, the Bunnies. Never switched off. A lot of change of direction from the Panthers. Something they've been doing this year, looking to go wide, turning the ball back inside and then attacking the other side of the field. They defended it well, the Bunnies. They'll go short here.
He's been badly hindered, Jai Gray. It's another shocking dropout. The 2 dropouts have landed in exactly the same spot.
Shocking. I think you're being nice. I'll say something else. The kids are still watching.
Lindsay Smith. They're about to be back on parity, 13 each. As Yo turns it underneath now. Fisher Harris trying to ram another dent into this South Sydney defence. 4 metres away, right under the black dot. Kenny, spiral to Yo. Away to Martin, 6 more tackles. Martin! Gray down around the ankles, and then some assistance from Walker and Host.
Tungall's back on.
Schneider forward.
Keep going.
And there's Gray. Oh, that's 3 in quick succession now. And Penrith are just going to hammer away here. Schneider takes them on. Was that a high tackle? It was.
Well, that's probably a good result for the Rabbitohs. A bit of high contact gives them a rest. There's 3 consecutive as the referee just warns Cam Murray. One more set restart and there'll be someone going in the bin.
What were they for, the restart, do we know? Offside, okay. I spoke about earlier when Isaiah gets the ball, they're sprinting out of the line out wide. That could be the problem. Trying to get a head start.
Fisher Harris again. Same angle underneath. But Kalamatangi right in front of him. Schneider working across the ground, finds Edwards. Edwards in and away on Whiten. Good tackle.
Who was that underneath?
Host.
Jacob Host. Rib tickler.
Smith bumped off Cook. Ball comes out. Penalty. Hang on. Now, he said one more penalty. There'll be a bin. Maybe the next one.
What are we going to do?
It's Cam Murray.
Joy! That's it, go.
There it is, Tomo.
He's gone.
No,
There you go. Well, he warned them.
No, he's...
There you go. Mate, you just gave away three in on the 10 metres. A head high, and then we go to that. The discipline here is terrible. Fix it.
Wow.
That was no hollow thread. You sometimes roll your eyes when you hear that, but he followed through Adam G.
Really?
So both teams have had a man down. They're only 17 minutes in. 2 sin bins. Ball goes Kenny to Smith. Souths have been very bold with their defence so far, but this is a great examination. Schneider over the top. The bounce for Taruba. He goes boom, boom off the right foot and will go over to score. That was odd. The ball, it floated up in the air, bounced to Taruba, and there was no one in front of it.
Well, the Rabbitohs players, they stopped playing. They all looked at the touch judge, they turned back to the referee, and they were wanting a call. What were they thinking? Forward pass, knock on, Harvey Norman replay. We just see a nice little play. Mitch Kenny out from dummy half, and well, he's gone to throw the pass on. There's a little block play there, and there was going to be a collision. So I actually think Schneider tries to hold the ball up, and it just slips out. Watch him just hold it up. Oh, I don't want to give it. Oh, hang on. I'll just lob one, and it ends up in the arms of Taruba, and over he goes for 4. Brad?
Well, the crowd are complaining about the ball going forward, but Cam Murray, he was more concerned that Schneider was in the line as he was coming across in defence. Schneider was actually standing next to the referee. I don't think Cam Murray goes close to him. Here we go again. Schneider goes to the line, comes out of his hands late. You better judge whether it goes forward. Just watch Schneider next to the referee. No. Cam Murray thinks he's impeded, but I'm with you there. Not even close.
No. I'll tell you what, if they got in their bike early, Cam Murray was one of them. He stopped and watched. If he got on his bike early, there may have been some obstruction involved, but no, that's a nice finish.
You can do it all, Dylan Edwards. He's taken on the goal kicking for another week. Pokes it over. So there's the top try scorer in the premiership so far. Sunya Taruba, he's had a week off as well. 9 tries this year. Well, the Tigers have got themselves a good one. peculiar way to get on the board, but it's 6 points nonetheless. Fisher Harris working hard there. You can see bottom right of screen, but a lot of those 6 agains. So, and not full sets, of course, maybe 1 or 2 tackles. They've been able to get possession back in their favour after South dominated it for that 10-minute period when Tungle was in the bin. Edwards now, he's running for 244 metres a game, Dylan Edwards. It's just remarkable. Luai. A kick for the Chasers to Michoud. Got the ball away. It's still the last here. Who's back there? Luai kicked the first one. He's going to get another go, is he? No, I don't think he's going to get this away. He might be stuck. Oh, he did. Kenny. And then how's his kicking? In behind. Cleaned up bravely by Kaloa Matangi, but there was a bobble in there.
Cameron, twice Mitch Kenny got the ball and didn't kick. Can you go and tell him dummy halves are allowed to kick?
Where do you want it?
He got the ball and I could see how nervous he was up here, Mitch Kenny. But Brian To'o, they get a result from it. When that happens, there's Mitch Kenny. Kick it. And To'o, there's Mitch Kenny again. He gets it, fires it. Brian To'o, kicking licence, he can keep it.
That was a nice
and somehow gets an error.
The big front rower gets over there on the ground. It's bizarre how often you see a team yield a dividend in those messy fifth tackle scenarios. So Smith, unchanged through 21 minutes so far. Penrith with the last try. And South's down Jai Arrow at the moment. Another thunderous charge by Fisher Harris. Luai now. For his own boots.
He's got his dancing shoes on tonight, Jerome.
Schneider, dummies, runs, gaping hole, try.
Now this is poor defence. Shell and go from Schneider. He looks an out-and-out NRL halfback. He's been impressive this year. A couple of weeks ago against the Roosters when they rolled him, he was outstanding. Harvey Norman replay, Jacob Host. You'll see him there near the left post. He goes up. And the ball will come out the back. Watch Jacob Host. He just relaxes, doesn't sprint to the threat. And the show and go. Poor defence on the edge. You've got to sprint to the threat. It'll show it here, beautiful. Watch jersey 12. Just doesn't get across there quick enough. And in this grade to go over, and we're only 22 minutes in with not a hand load on him. Not acceptable.
Yeah, it was great work in the middle, Joey, by Isaiah Yeo and Lindsay Smith. Just a hold up. Host. He ran a nice short line, created that space out the back for Schneider. And they're back the Panthers.
Little rain around Sydney through rounds today, but it's a glorious evening and it's an entertaining game of footy. To kick off the round, and the ball's going to bounce back off the track straight to South. It's been a weird old start.
A weird Cronulla. Is this Bermuda Triangle?
The triangle.
Now, Dean Hawkins kicked off, and he's collapsed.
What?
And what if we go and have a look at the replay? The halfback's kicked off, and he's dropped. He's in all sorts.
Let's stay with this for the moment, because off that trap ball, Souths are in attacking position, and Jai Gray, who's been inconvenienced for a large chunk of this half with that ankle problem. Murray, that one breaks down. It's tackle 5. Cody Walker on the opposite side to what we're used to. Smith tried to play it, Smith tried to reel it in but couldn't.
Well, Dean Hawkins is getting a knee test. Here he goes here.
Oh.
Looks like he's torn a quad.
Yeah,
he's torn a quad there. Well, he's already had it strapped, so he's already had a strain or a small tear. Freddie?
What do they fill the balls with these days? Kalen Ponga happened. Clint Gutherson. Now Dean Hawkins.
Well, he's got that
compression.
compression. He's obviously gone in with a strain or a slight tear. There is no way he can play on with this. When you have a tear in the quad, it just bleeds. Oh, he's gone. He'll have to come on.
He's Whiten. Quick hands away. Thompson, look at the jerseys over there. Well, there's been a few people amongst the South Sydney faithful calling for Cody Walker to play halfback. You might be about to get your wish.
And that man there might go to 5'8".
Indeed.
Jack Whiten.
Kempy, who's back in the lineup after falling out of favour with Jason Demetriou. Walker, Whiten, there's the combo. Whiten through, Whiten over!
There'll be an obstruction here. Schneider host, he knocks the player over.
Yeah, Schneider that goes over.
Coming in to tackle free. Hang on.
But once again, Cody Walker, ball in hand.
Spread apart.
He can get his players one-on-one.
We got no try. Looking at contact on Schneider, lead runner.
And watch jersey 12 and the man in headgear.
Yeah, Jacob Host runs at the outside shoulder of Brad Schneider. Jack Whiten plays through this gap and interferes with Brad Schneider. We have a decision.
Now this has been a trend where the halfback, he defends outside his back rower and he gets really tight. So it doesn't show the attacking player like Jacob Host the space to get in between the halfback and the back rower. You saw Jacob Host, he looked to go into that space but then went to the outside. And once again, the attention to detail. You've got to get that right.
Well, that rotation for the Rabbitohs.
Was Cam Murray?
Burgess has gone on. Burgess has gone on for Dean Hawkins. Cam Murray's gone to left centre, which means Cody Walker, he's actually flipped to the other side of the field, and Jack Whiten will play 5'8" on the left.
Well, this has been a lot of talk about moving forward. This could be their halves combination. Let's see how they play together, but how they attack. This will be interesting to watch, especially Cody going to that right side.
Schneider off the back of his try. Hoists it into the air. Tass the man. Take it. Oh, look at this. He'll end up back on Parramatta Road.
This is where they'll get the arm wrestle. About 14 minutes out from half time. They played the ball a metre out from their try line there, the Bunnies.
Oh, Burgess.
You watch now the last 14 minutes of this half, how many times they get the ball back inside their 10.
Oh, goodness. That's
just
all gone.
They just suffocate teams.
Oh, Murray hit by Taruva, if you don't mind. Oh, no. Pick it up. Oh, what about that? What about that for a defensive set and a panic at the end of it?
Well, that was incredible, Tomo. I don't know if I've seen a team this year, let alone in the last couple of seasons, where they've kept the side inside their 10-metre zone for an entire set of 6. Liam Martin, did you see Liam Martin? It was like in a 100-metre final, the way he was teeing off those ball carriers.
Smith toiling away in the middle. 6 away. Edwards first receiver. Some footwork on Whiten, and Gray came out. And Jack's there. Murray part of the tackle too. The O ball playing. Schneider and Luai played out the back of Garner. It goes away to Taylor May. He didn't pass and he slipped over before the line. Top order Luai. Schneider now. Kicks high. Who's there? Tongue or tap back. It comes to Edwards. It goes to Taruva. He's going to back himself for the corner. Oh, no way! He couldn't have got it down. No.
Change over there.
It looked like he was going to reach out and plonk it, but they just intervened in time.
Back there, bring him back.
Now Jai Arrow's back on the field from the sin bin. When Jai was coming off, Jai and Liam Martin had words.
Oh, look at that.
Just watch when them two come together, Jai Arrow and Liam Martin. Once again, they get the ball back inside their 10, the Bunnies. That's 2 sets in a row.
Danica, breaking news.
Yes, unfortunate news for South City. We did have confirmation that Dean Hawkins will not be returning tonight. It is a suspected quad injury, so he'll be watching on from the bench for the remainder of the match.
Okay, the Metroville Tiger sideline for the rest of this game, and I'm assuming they're a difficult injury to overcome, the quad. But Cody gets the chance to run this team now, and it's just fascinating to see how he and Jack will combine. Edwards, what a player! He splits them from the carry back.
Well, that's what happens when you have a back rower in the centres. You know he's a champion player, Cam Murray, but laterally, defending in the centres, a lot different to the middle.
Moses Liotta from the bench tonight for a long chunk of his career in the early stages. He was the ultimate impact man. He's become a starter now, but back into that previous role, and Yo carrying defenders, and Penrith working into this game beautifully. Really arresting some momentum. Garner, 9 away. Snyder for Eisenhuth. They get to play number 5. Snyder played up by Host and picked up nicely.
He's needed that. Brave defence the last couple of sets by the Bunnies. And Jacob Host, he traps that ball. That was a big play. Kick out here. Let's take a look at Cody, where he starts his set positionally. How they attack with Cody and Jack White.
Front foot. On this foot, not early. Not early.
Just another example of how difficult it is to cover with outside backs going. There's one of your key middlemen. And his impact on the game and moving into a position where he's not familiar. Whiten's kick takes a deviation. Taruva! Tackle was finished, wasn't it? No.
Hey? Already held, eh? Yeah.
Penalty.
We'll see.
Yes.
Now,
So he's on the ball, held, then you're wrong.
Taruva here gets the ball and knows he's going out. So it's a surrender tackle. Let's just watch this. So he gets there, he knows he's going down, so he surrenders. They should be able to pick him up and throw him into the grandstand. Now, for me, you're rewarding a player who is surrendering on the ground. You should not be rewarded for doing that on the field. I won't get fined for that, will I?
I don't.
Gus. Gus. Will we get fined for that?
Here's Taylor May. Nearly bursting through. Cheekham with a good tackle. And now Top 19 tries in his last 19 games inside South Sydney's 20. The Panthers in position outright, but another one through the middle with Eisenhuth. Cook and Gray there. The fullback's out of position, so Luai plays short. Garner straight through a hole, and another one. They've got 3 straight.
Yeah, pretty straightforward, that one. That time it's Luai taking his back rower to the line. Just a nice little short ball. And it was just a one-on-one miss in defence. But they're just too good, the Panthers. Down 12-0. Harvey Norman replay. Kenny out to his left. Luai short ball. Yeah, it's just posted one-on-one. I think that was Walker. And it's a lovely piece of play, but they're just patient. They've got options everywhere around the ball carrier. And they just stick to their game plan. No matter what's happening, they stick to their game plan.
Well, the play of the ball, they won the play of the ball. Damien Cook was left on the ground and they had 2 markers, and one of the markers was Jai Gray, which meant they were short in the defensive line. And once again, they fall in their formation. Jerome Luai gets to the right spot and they just an overlap on the outside. And Jairo dives here and he lays down. Now, he's had a shoulder, busted shoulder. It's taught that he may have had a reconstruction, was out for the year. And he rehabbed it. Just watch here, he dives and lands.
Next back.
Stay on, guys.
$12-0 Souths becomes 18-12 Panthers. Big tackle. White and Kepi host.
Wait.
Here's the arrow dive.
Ooh, that's emotion when you land with your arm out. So he's got the brace, you can see it. He's adjusting the brace.
Sutan came rushing out to put a shot on. Garner's lost the football. Oh, there was a hand helping it out. This is dangerous.
It's just terrible discipline.
Well, there's no need to be frustrated here for the Bunnies. They're only down by 6 points. And they started the game so well. They were full of energy. They were up and about with their attack. Defended multiple sets. They just got to stay in this game.
Oh, Leona. Ferocious run to go over the halfway. They really punish teams for poor discipline, this Panthers outfit. And have a look at this. They're ripping up the field. Oh, Martin's left one behind. The pass was marginally behind him and he couldn't handle it.
Beautiful play, the late offload.
Easy there. Let it go. Shot clock.
So they get the late offload, but because they're in shape and in structure, they get the late offload. They go in, Eisenhuis will go in, and they'll get the late offload, but then they fall into their structured play. So ball comes out, ad-lib play, and then they fall into their structure. Now, no doubt Schneider was looking to play out the back there, but Liam Martin, he dragged the ball in. Get in position early, get an offload, and then go from unstructured play to structured play. So hard to defend.
Break.
His host. I'm sure if you asked him, he had to be 6 behind at half time. I'm sure Souths would have taken that, given the arduous nature of the week they've enjoyed. Not enjoyed, endured. 6 more tackles. Who says they'll be behind by 6? Here's Burgess, who moved to outright second for games played for Souths last week. Quite the honour. Walker trying to spear through a hole, couldn't.
Just felt awkward then.
White. And Burgess, oh, the ball nearly snuck out. He controlled it at the last second. Damien Cook. Now Jacob Host. Here goes Kepi. Half a metre away. With half-time nearly here. Picked up brilliantly by Jack. Whiten persevering. Can he find the ground? Well, we've had Murray coming over the top to help promote the ball. And that's been another contentious issue in the last few weeks.
Now, what does this one come when they come from the back and push? We saw Jared.
It's a driver, isn't it?
Oh, no, we saw Nelson.
Big Nelson.
Sorry,
Back to tackle one, it was 6 more. We've got no try. I've got a lost ball, but I've also got a driver.
A driver. Okay. Well, there's no doubt that you see Cam Murray come in here. He's going to be held up
Jack
for all money.
Whiten maintains possession here.
Yeah,
Cameron Murray jumps into the tackle
think you can do
and
that.
interferes with defenders attempting to hold him up. We have a decision.
Cam Murray played rugby at school, didn't he? He's forgotten what code he's in.
What school did he go to? Newington.
What do they call that?
That's a ruck.
It's a ruck, is it? Okay.
I think Ben Hornby's calling it something else. Rhymes with that. Just would have been nice for the Bunnies to score. Just have a look at that.
Oh, it's great effort.
It sums up Jack Whiten. He just surged and just put everything into that effort to try to score that try.
Ash.
It's a bit of feeling out there.
Come on.
Experience the all-consuming power of Australia's greatest sporting rivalry as State of Origin kicks off on Wednesday, June 5, right here at Core Stadium, Sydney. Get your seats today. NRL.com/tickets. It's also exclusive, live and free on 9 and 9 now. It is creeping ever closer. Best time.
First one here, Tomo.
Yeah. Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane.
Sydney's turn to have two. We always take one away. Jeez, what good guys.
Did you play one at the MCG camp?
Yeah, 2015. Yeah.
Full house?
Blues beat us. Yeah, it was. Yeah. 98, 99,000.
Spectacular.
Yeah. No, it's a beast, the State of Origin.
Oh, Mitch Kenny putting his body on the line.
Oh, I'd love to see a replay of that. Mitch Kenny. Last week against the Cowboys, Mitch Kenny, he did 2 tackles, which were as good as tackles you've ever seen. He just surged. Watch this. Oh.
That's a technique you need off kickoffs, eh, Joey? Oh, you know what to do.
He's feeling
He's as tough as they come, Mitch Kenny.
Walker. That made a great sound off the boot. And Edwards with the defusal. It's a good kick chase by Souths. To'o.
We haven't seen much of To'o tonight. All the play going to the other side of the field.
Would you go to him after last week's effort?
No. Was it 19 tackle breaks?
21.
21.
Oh, he was a sitting duck there. Tunga on White and took advantage.
There's another tickler.
After your last couple of weeks, I wouldn't be talking about that. Edwards. Didn't have a procedure. Martin. Oh, dropped.
Oh, he's had a good old-fashioned look here. They're in their face, that set of 6.
Oh, dear. Oh, no.
Kick it,
Bend
Tom.
down, Tom.
Kick it, Tom.
He's going to kick it. Is it going to sit there? It sits.
That's a great kick.
That's the kick of the night.
One of the great kicks of the season. He said front rowers can't kick.
We've seen it all in the first half. 2 sin bins, some tough defence, some excellent enterprise, and the flip side, the end result of all that, it's an 18-12 scoreline. Bustling Tom Burgess 233rd appearance, Isaiah Yeo. A landmark game for him as well. So a shallow restart, a catch by Edwards, and a standard run back by Leota. A much more committed performance by South Sydney, and most certainly the focal point here is this attack structure of Walker playing the first receiver or halfback and Whiten playing 5'8" with Hawkins off the ground. Is this the pattern heading forward? Marmazelis is out there as well for South, so Cook and Marmazelis working together.
Cook's at fullback. Jai Gray's gone. At half-time, you must have cooled down. Let's go to Danica.
Yes, I just spoke to South City bench. They said he tried his hardest, but that hip drop early on in the game, he succumbed to that ankle injury. He's been ruled out for the remainder of tonight's game.
Cook at fullback.
Well, he won't be making 30 tackles this half.
Hope not.
Yeah. He might have a few other questions to answer, though.
Well, you wouldn't think that would take the Panthers long to identify it. They got Damien Cook at the back. I'm sure he'll be tested under the high ball. As soon as they have an opportunity to put up an attacking kick.
But also the way they attack, it's all around that left side, work the ball to the right side, open it up, and then Cody goes to work with his fullback sweeping around on those second man plays. Wonder how Cook is going to go there. There's the tackle on Jai Gray. Wow, Isaac Tungle.
They forced an error.
Knock on Penrith. Knock on Penrith.
I'm just wondering, Joey, would they be better suited to put Damien Cook up into the halves and Jack Whiten at fullback?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Yeah, he spent some time there, Whiten, in his career. The #1 jersey. And that is his #1 strength, is his running game.
Do we know how serious Nathan Cleary's hamstring is? They've been pretty quiet about it, haven't they?
Well, the official line from the club is that it is precautionary in that there was a turnaround, well, a tight turnaround following North Queensland, and also a trip to and from Townsville.
Yeah, the plane ride.
And rather than rush him into consecutive games, they felt it might be prudent to give him some extra time. I think I saw him out there galloping around with the captain's ring yesterday. So,
is there any mention of the mad cow?
No.
Okay.
Far too professional for that. Here's Walker. Here's Whiten.
Well, in an attacking situation, Jack Whiten has actually gone
Middle,
to
play the
fullback.
ball. Middle, play the ball.
Damien Cook, as you said, Cameron. Cook went on that right side as a 5'8", but is defending at fullback.
This is a nightmare, though, for a coach. You lose your fullback and your halfback.
Oh, talk about it. Just saw an Origin last year when there was an injury to the outside backs. It just stuffs everything. Damien Cook went to centre last year. That's why that jersey 14, if you get a player who can play anywhere, or play back row and centre, or even wing,
Penalty, Panthers.
Tom.
Brad, sideline.
Well, the other one there is someone who can cover half and hooker. Ben Hunt does a brilliant job. Reece Robson can cover hooker and back row, but you need someone to be able to cover that halves position as well.
Front foot, front
So
foot.
Marmazelis, promising young dummy half. And from what we understand, the plan was initially to play he and Cook in that same 17 from the outset this year. Hasn't happened on too many occasions. Martin's pulled through them. Martin into the clear. Martin up to the 10. Great tackle. Well, we know know he's not going to miss too many at fullback, Damien Cook. He's a great defender. Luai back to the middle. Yo there. Runs into a tough tackle by Jacob Host and Tom Burgess. Picked up by Mitch Kenny. Luai again with his dazzling footwork up against the bigger men. Tackled by Burgess in the end. Kenny plays to the right. Schneider underneath. Edwards. He'll run across looking for someone to link with. But the option was cut off by Kaloa Matangi. Schneider pops a kick up. And I think it's off a Panther hand, and Souths have dived on the ball. Marmazelis has got it back.
Well, they did a great job to repel the Panthers. Now they're just got to find some ball carriers. This is where the Penrith, they love getting off their line and getting amongst the ball carriers of the opposition.
Well, you throw a handkerchief over the bunnies at the moment. Used up a lot of petrol defending those last couple of sets.
What? It does present danger with ball in hand, no doubt about that. Play 5 coming now for Souths. Walker drills it to the corner. It says it a hop too long. Perfect. Oh, what? No.
Yeah, these outside backs, they deserve a big spray then. That was a great kick.
Wow.
And there was 2 chases down there. I don't know who was defending close to the sideline. The last place you could have let Dylan Edwards beat you. Just have a look at this. This is just, oh, that's poor defence.
And now, you feel Penrith are set to pounce here. Here goes Yo. Oh, Strider, he tripped over his skipper. I'm not sure Dylan Edwards has ever played better. Conscious of what Andrew has to say there regarding the kick chase, but get it to the 30-metre line. Gardner out. Ball at the back. Well done, South. Good defence, Cody Walker. Good confrontational stuff.
Cody Walker and Luai, plenty to say. Both great competitors. And they're into each other still.
What? Really?
One thing, Bunnies fans, there's players out of position, there's players busted, but they're having a crack tonight.
Marmazelis came out right, then goes back to left. Walker and White left Murray out. It goes to Thompson, to Ruger there, and then Tungwall comes over, and so too Schneider. Oh no, it's another one. And there's a lack of communication. Eventually, Jack pours one into the air. To'o's made a blue.
Well, they're appealing for a disruptor.
His hands there to catch. Comes off his arms as well after you. Shot clock on.
That was Damien Cook, wasn't it? Was it Cook that rushed down?
He chased it. He jumps. And he actually pulls his hands away at the last moment.
Isn't that what a disruptor is?
That is a disruptor.
No, we don't know.
There's no disruptors on this team.
You sure about that? Middle field scrum, here they go, the Bunnies.
Marmazelis, Damien Cook. I reckon he's seen more of the ball playing fullback. Certainly in attacking positions.
And
Jerome.
watch Jerome agitating here. He's got his fist in Damien Cook's face. He's quite frustrated out there, Jerome Luai. Unnecessary. We saw the other night Mike Acevo get binned for something with his elbow, which was similar.
Kalawatangi. Back square here, Havili. They're hanging tough, South Sydney. This is a much braver and positive effort from them right across the board. It goes to Walker. White with that standing in and away. He's so hard to hold, Jack White. Just in from touch and just out from the goal line. Long pass deep to Walker. Now Arrow. Brings them back towards the centre of the ground.
Six to
Six
go.
more tackles. Moses Leota was all tangled up and wouldn't release, and Whiten's keen to run. He looks dangerous, Jack. Sean Kepi this time. Fifth game for South Sydney in his career.
6 to go again.
Farmer-Zealous ducks out. Gee, well, look, we saw a sin bin for Souths for repeated infringements of Penrith borderlining. Havili tries to burrow. Can't get the better of Garner. Cody Walker, Jack White. Oh no, Isaac Thompson's lost the ball.
Well, they're looking good there, the Bunnies. Jack White, and he's tried the miracle pass, the cutout to the winger when he was well covered. Just look at this lead up here. Walker to Whiten. Taruva had his number the whole time, Thompson. The last couple of touches that Jack Whiten had, he actually chose to run the football. That's his biggest weapon, that's his biggest strength, and some good things came about after he ran the ball, but that time there, opted for the long pass, just wasn't on.
It's right there, hold in there. Break.
So no points after the half-time break. Taylor May, backhanded pass. Luai without the pace to get down the sideline. Maverick Lyon. Oh, rushed into the ground.
Head hit the ground hard then.
Thumbs up, all good. Eisenhuth. They're defending hard, South, they really are. Schneider. Quick pass away, Tungor. Murray couldn't stop him, but he did enough, and then Whiten comes over to finish it off. Quick play the ball, back for Schneider. Up and across. Well taken. Isaiah Tass coming off the wing. And South have diffused another set. Has been strong, Koloamatangi. Willing to take those difficult runs coming out of danger. Arrow and Walker and hosts. They're out to their 40. Farmer-Zealous. Straight to Edwards. And he comes bounding back at the Bunnies' defence, trying to create something. Got knocked over in a good tackle. Cheekham puts him to ground. Top out with a bullocking surge, an offload as well to go with it. And Geyer is there. 30 minutes on debut against the Roosters a few weeks back, and 25 minutes off the bench against North Queensland, the extent of his NRL experience until this evening. Taruva to the halfway, where he's stopped by Kepi. Yes, Brad?
Well, with 27 minutes to go, Penrith have just made their third interchange. James Fisher-Harris went on for Moses Leota, and there's an error. They might need the fresh man.
Shot clock on.
They haven't been great in the second half, the Panthers. A few errors. Pass there, just lack of concentration. It was a great pass from dummy half, hit him right in the spot. He knows it too, Eisenhuth. Should have swallowed that one. Once again, they're brave, the Bunnies. A lot go against them tonight, but they're hanging in.
So here at a court, in the matches South versus Penrith, it's the Bunnies 8-4 with the lead. Penrith very dominant overall though, head-to-head recently. And you're seeing a bit of the spite out there. I'm sure it goes back to that grand final.
6 to go. Another one.
Walker! Pass around the court. Oh, forward pass.
No.
Really?
I don't think so. We saw him in this position score a
Shot
try
clock
in a
on.
grand final a few years ago.
Here it is.
Oh, yeah,
Here it
right
is.
decision. Went forward.
Some breaking news. Danica sideline.
Yes, Luke Garner, we've just had confirmation that he's come off with Category 2 symptoms, so he's currently in the head injury assessment test, and we'll know more in about 10 minutes' time.
Okay, thank you, Danica. High above the core stadium, Sydney Olympic Park. The scene of Cameron Smith's final game.
Good boy. Together now, squad. Hold. Jacob, you got to hold. Move down, Joy.
You see there, bottom of the screen. Still scoreless, both sides in the second half. Just get a feeling though, someone's going to crack soon.
We've shown that for a while with respect to Penrith, but they are gripping on South Sydney, and that's what I'm sure the fans, those involved with the club, want to see. Guy dumped into the ground. He's got some heavy treatment since coming out there. Schneider, aerial, Thompson the target, Garner, Martin coming, sorry, got a hand of that, knocked it on, and Whiten can't escape Sunya Taruva. Thompson charged at Schneider. Hard man to tackle. And now Cam Murray. Super fast play the ball. Marmazelis to Arrow. Again, not much in their favour on the field tonight for South Sydney with injuries, but it's a credit to them to be within striking distance of the Premiers.
Oh, he's out Torp.
It's got miles in the air. Taruva wasn't much chance of catching that. Picked up by Cook, away to Marmazelis, and Edwards is there again.
He nailed that one, Cody. What's this one? Poor old Taruva. He didn't get anywhere near it.
Great contact on May.
He runs so hard, Taylor, mate.
Oh, another big shot. Maverick, guy, has he got a target on him or something? Oh, Fisher Harris. 9 from the halfway. Yo.
Did his dad play for the Bunnies? Mark Guy? Your minor Bunnies.
Oh.
Different one.
Schneider, this is going to land in no man's land. Taruva's there, throws the boot out. The Panthers are there. That's Lindsay Smith. The workhorse front rower gets a try.
And he's done this before, Lindsay Smith, just puts himself in position. Just works hard. Look at him just on the inside here. Harvey Norman replay. He just pushes downfield, doing his job for his team.
Is he offside?
He gets rewarded now. I think he's on.
I think he might be half a yard in front. If we can get that high shot, they go back. Once again, players out of position. Just have a look. Oh, Schneider kicks. Is he in front?
No.
No, I think they're both feet are behind the ball, Joey.
Yeah, but players out of position. Job of the fullbacks there. He's got to catch that ball in the full. Try confirm.
Referee Smith spot on once again. So Lindsay Smith gets his first NRL try. He does have a knack of putting himself in the frame.
Well, that's just their motto, Tomo. That's the way Penrith play. They put themselves in a position to make a difference for their side. To see that vision again of the kick and onside, he's by the barest margins.
I think
You got to have both feet. Is it both feet behind?
Yeah, both feet behind.
that might be a slightly deceptive angle. Just bear in mind the bunker's privy to a whole bunch of angles simultaneously.
He was onside.
So they have a good look at it. And what Cam says goes. 22-12 now, and that long break between scoring has ended, and Edwards from the right-hand side. He's a popular figure at the Panthers, Lindsay Smith. He's been part of the system, as many of these players have, right through the grades. Oh, Schneider, brave.
That was brave. That was really brave. Freddie?
Were you talking about the different camera angles? There's young Joe Green. In a mood, but not a good sight. You're talking about the camera angles the bunker has. They'd have 9 different camera angles in a normal round game, and then start of Origin and Grand Finals, they'd have 23 camera angles.
As Isaiah, he's been enormous coming out of trouble. A lot less passing tonight, a lot more running.
Cook. Now, he has played fullback before, you know. He's had one game as a fullback, 2017 versus Para, round 26. Thanks, Middo.
How'd he go? Did he get some stats for him?
What about that tackle from Taylor May? He's aggressive. Well, they've gone up a gear here, Penrith. They get you in the arm wrestle.
Here's a chance. Marmazella's linking. Whiten's been strong. Great ankle tap. Schneider again. Some big defensive plays from the halfback. Played by White. Walker waits on the left. He's going to kick flat. Bounces back to the in goals. Going to roll dead. Oh, that's not fair.
Well, that's what they need more of, the Rabbits. They need to get Jack Whiten's running game.
Oh, look at Edwards. He's got a ball. Bang!
Wow.
It'll give me a try. Taylor May from the tap restart. South didn't get back in time. Edwards out, sprinted them all. And Taylor May, untouched, goes 80.
Yeah, this is what they do. They get you in the arm wrestle, and then they break you, and then they go bang, bang, bang. And they score tries really quickly. Might take them 40, 50 minutes, maybe 60, sometimes 70. But once they smell blood, they go up a gear. Harvey Norman replay, unfortunate. This ball kicks on, like a really good kick off the boot, but Dylan Edwards shows his experience. And then he sprints. Watch the bottom of the screen. Taylor May, he sees the threat and just sprints. Dylan Edwards gets it and looks straight away for his centre. Taylor May, freshly inked up. He goes over and scores under the post.
Well, we all know that they've had a tumultuous couple of days, the Rabbitohs, but you see there where Dylan Edwards picks the ball up. He's 15 metres away from the nearest Rabbitohs player, and he just picks it up and he runs past every player in a Rabbitohs jersey because he wants to make a difference for his footy side. They had an opportunity there, the Rabbits, to turn, get back on side. But Dylan Edwards, he just wanted to work harder. That's all it was. Freddie?
There's a few good examples of fitness in this play. Obviously, these blokes are fit enough to show some speed at this time of game. They've just defended a set of 6. But then also the fitness to be able to think. Taylor May, as soon as he saw Dylan Edwards go for that ball, he got himself in position to push up with Dylan Edwards. Then there was some space on the edge of the South Sydney ruck. They didn't have the fitness or the ability to think at this time of game.
This is the time of the game that Dylan Edwards revels in. Another conversion, 30 points to 12. First try of the year for Taylor May, indeed first try since he's come back from that serious injury. And you can mark it up to just the sheer hunger of Dylan Edwards. I don't think I've seen that before.
No. It's just, once again, it's an amazing club, an amazing team. We've seen with other teams, Parramatta, for instance, when they lose Mitchell Moses, a dominant halfback, how much they come back to the field. Big tackle.
Oh, Maverick, God. I hope they've got a Rabbitohs bath waiting for him. Danica.
Yes, Luke Garner's here on the sideline. He's about to return into the action. He has passed his head injury assessment, which is good news for the Penrith Panthers.
Thank you.
Yeah, but Nathan Cleary gets rested, or he's out tonight. And he goes, Isaiah again. Surgery. They just know their game.
Oh, Cookie. Well done. Around the shoulder, says our referee.
Do you reckon he woke up this morning, playing his 200th game, he would have thought that he'd play half the game at fullback?
No, I wouldn't.
First contact here, he's still getting...
Cam, you asked for stats. David Middleton has provided.
Okay.
Damien Cook, fullback 2017 versus Parramatta. Rabbitohs lost 22-16. Cook 15 runs, 164 metres, 1 try assist and 6 tackle breaks. Is there anything else you'd like to know?
What time did that game kick off? Only joking.
You have to pay for a subscription for that. What about tomorrow night, gentlemen? This is ferocious football at its absolute best Friday night. Suncorp Stadium for a clash of the Titans. Broncos, Roosters. Slight setback for the Roosters. A calf injury denies Jared Waerea-Hargreaves his 300th appearance, but all being well, he'll come back for the Roosters and play the Warriors at home in game 300. Murray's dropped it.
Yeah, he got the ball in traffic. I think if he had that again, Jack White, and he'd cut him out and hit the winger or dummy and dig in himself. Cam Murray gets the ball pretty much straight in traffic. Can't do much there. And once again, just watch the way Penrith play. A lot of change of angle. You can see that broken line, which is 20 metres in from the sideline on both sides. 20 metres in. Around 22, 23 metres in. Watch how many times Penrith fall into their structure and fall into that area. Just around this area, from that broken line in 2 or 3 metres, where he's going to play the ball on both sides. They just crisscross over the field and find this area. And what happens is, they know what they're going to get in front of them, the defensive, numbers defensively. What they'll get is 6 and 4 split.
Kenny with a strong run. Schneider, Luai, just inconvenienced by a juggle of the ball. Goes backwards, he's stepping nowhere. Mama Zealous finishes the tackle with Moale. Schneider, lifted by Tungor.
They're not happy here. There's contact with the leg. And there's
It's
push
through
and
the
shove
leg.
and back play.
Penrith, I've got
I
the
think it's
penalty.
Host, is it? Jacob Host.
Penrith, I've got the penalty. I'm thinking Simbin.
Oh, there you go. Adam G
Yep.
might be reducing South to 12 for the second time in the game.
Yep. Cam, stay here with him. Just get
This
the
is
rest
a
of them
modern
back
day
there.
no-no.
Jack, Cody, back here. Just go back, Jack. Very high risk of injury running through his legs. On report in the bin.
Well, that was similar to the Josh Aloye incident against the Warriors. Jacob Host, he's not really, he's not attacking Schneider's leg at all there. He's just trying to block the ball, but in the motion of kicking, ends up making contact with the leg. There's no intent at all.
It's the umpire man once again. Here goes James Fisher-Harris. The Panthers hoping to really put the foot on the throat. Lindsay Smith. Stopped by a couple of metres by Kaloa Matangi. Swept from Kenny to Schneider. And then Edwards steps inside of Murray. Beats White momentarily. Arrow completed the tackle. Schneider. Smith sucks in some defence right underneath the sticks. They're positioned both sides of the ruck. Panthers with 5 tries so far. Edwards, oh goodness, what a great play. Tap on from Tungor and Taruva for 2. He got it back on the inside, if you do not mind. Razzle, dazzle, exclamation mark.
Yeah, that's good.
And there's a player over on the sideline for the Bunnies who hasn't moved. And he's on his stomach. Damien Cookson, sir. Is this Cameron Murray? Jersey 17.
Is that Jai Arrow? No.
It's Arrow.
Oh, he's holding the shoulder.
Oh, not again.
Harvey Norman replay. Well, they go to the right. That's where Host would have been defending. They know they're short on their left-hand side. Nice little tip-ons. But look at this. Look at this pass here. Nice little flick pass out of the right hand.
Stop.
That's too good. That's just too good. And there's another play there. Panthers jersey on, just in position, just in case. Just in case he's needed. And sure enough, the ball finds him. And they end up with another 4-pointer.
And this is a bad sign for Jai Arrow. He hurt that shoulder early in the year. And there was talk that he needed an operation. He's on his feet now, walking back into position. Hopefully it was just a fright. But you can see he's not 100%.
Well, it was round 1, wasn't it? It was in Las Vegas when he hurt the shoulder. Is that right?
Yep.
On the field?
And then he
Yes.
came back last week against Melbourne. He's remarkable, this Taruva. I might get a comment from Brad on the other side of this conversion. I'm conscious of his try-scoring capabilities. He does nothing wrong. And he's got a bit of the showman in him as well. Edwards, another kick successful.
No, Wisconsin, time you run. Stay on.
Luke Garner, the beneficiary of some brilliance from Taruva, and the Panthers have got the ball back again. Here's Maverick Guy. Sideline, Brad, I know you're an admirer of Taruva. He's quite remarkable with the work he does at both ends of the ground.
Well, the best compliment I can give him, I remember going out to Penrith before he was playing first grade, and he used to sit on the other team when they'd do a pose, and he'd be up against Stephen Crichton and the like, and he was the most energetic on the field. Every time I watched him train, he was the one, I didn't even know who he was, but he was the one that had all the energy. And then he comes into first grade, and believe it or not, he's one of the best players on the field every week.
Yeah. Tigers have got themselves a beauty. Cookie, and he's 200. The Kia knockoff. All the action following full time here. You can hear from Ben Hornby, the new South Sydney coach. It was a difficult assignment. They're in a bit of a predicament, and he's had not even 2 days to get them ready. So we'll hear his thoughts in the post-match press conference amongst everything else. Another one of the Panthers' young guns readying himself sideline. Jack Cole about to come into the game. All played here by Cody Walker. Whiten steps up to do the 5th tackle kicking.
Jack Cole has talked that next year, with Jerome Luai moving on, he's the talk of the long-term 5'8", is that correct?
Well, he played in the World Club Challenge at the start of the season because Jerome Luai wasn't available.
He's only a baby. From Orange, yes?
Played for the Orange Sims, yes. He's had one NRL game prior to tonight, and that was at the end of 2022. He was part of a Penrith team that travelled to North Queensland. A vastly inexperienced team on the eve of the finals. Ball's come free.
Oh, Lindsay Smith passed that ball. I think he's winded. He's down. He got absolutely smashed. All legal. Like one of those tackles when you relax and don't see it coming. Yeah, he's just winded.
Zealous, away to Cook. Cheekham from a standing start. The tackle made by Cole. Picked up by Cook. That's all he gets, as you'd expect. Hawkins left the field in the first half, and Jai Gray hasn't returned for the second. Cam Murray, away to Cody. Oh, great tackle. Murray checking in. And knocks Whiten over with some interest.
Well,
hey, James!
You'd imagine Jai Gray will be out with that syndesmosis. It'll take a while, maybe a month or so. And then Dean Hawkins with that tear in his quad. So Latrell will be back next week. Yes, Latrell's back next week.
Whitewater Sports award-winning podcast series, Stories of Origin, is back for its 3rd series and in episode 1, which is out now. We explore the unique relationship between Alan Langer and his greatest support and fellow number 7 that was New South Wales to the core, the great late Tommy Raudonikis. Stories of Origin, Alfie. It's out now on 9 now and wherever you get your podcasts.
There he is, Latrell Mitchell. A lot of talk that when he returned, he'd go back to that left centre. Jai Gray staying a fullback, but Latrell will be in the number 1 jersey next week. And Alex Johnson's due back. And they got the Dragons.
In defence of South Sydney, they have a long injury toll. And Johnson, Mitchell back, but Totola, Campbell, Graham, we know Ilias gone with that broken leg. And 6 of their 7 games have been against teams currently inside the top 8. So it's been an arduous start to the year.
I don't think you can underestimate the loss of Campbell Graham as well. He's been fantastic for the Rabbitohs over the last couple of seasons. You know, when you're talking of someone like Taruva for Panthers being strong at either end of the field, that's exactly what Campbell Graham gives you. He's got that ability to break the line and score tries, but also coming out of her own end, he's like another prop.
And defensively, he's a great defender. Organises his edge.
Looping pass finds Jack Cole.
Well, he's back later in the year, Campbell Graham. He's had that sternum injury, but imagine wouldn't be able to do much weight training.
Meter They're all Panthers.
Square short. Tom, all the way.
Now big Moses Leota rumbles up inside the 30.
The game's won, 76th minute, and he's still running like it's the third.
Oh, Riva with a pass to Garner, back on the inside, tongue, or they get another one. Riva setting him up.
Hang on. We're like double pump, look long, straighten up, and playing short. Taruva, look out Nathan Cleary. Someone wants to put the 7 on next week. But this is classic ball playing. Goes to a short side, gets over the advantage line. Harvey Norman replay with this. Over the advantage line, double pump, and then play short. Put him in the 7.
That's as good as you'll see from any ball player in this
That's
competition.
as good as it gets. Watch this. That's clever.
Well, he just chimed in the back line on that short side there. He's playing fullback. Dylan Edwards has come from the field. And he's seen an opportunity and he said, no, give me the ball. I'll set something up. And just a love. Look, there's a sleight of hand, a show long, pause, play short to the back row. That's good football.
I think he played a lot of fullback coming through.
He did, yeah.
And that was the talk when he was leaving. He wanted to play fullback. This bloke's a good player, Isaac Tungle. I think he'd be really good off the bench in Origin. Talk about playing different positions, versatility. He can play in the back row, he can play centre, can play wing. That was, look out Nathan Cleary. Taruva wants the 7.
I tell you, this man's gone right tonight too, Joey. Brad Schneider.
He's a cool head, isn't he? Knows his way around the field, knows his job.
Tomorrow night, we've already flagged it. It's going to be a beauty at Suncorp between the Broncos and the Roosters. Gee, they bring some form in too, don't they?
Be a
Attacking
sellout,
Rugby
wouldn't it?
League at its best, 7:30 p.m. tomorrow, live and free on the home of Rugby League. Nines, Wide World of Sports, Andrew Johns and Paul Vorton in commentary.
Oh, Joey?
Are you going to Brisbane?
Yeah, we've got the C team back together. Sorry, Fat.
Zig.
That could be a bit of fun.
Time to run.
Just send a message to the people just to be nice, please, Cameron.
We'll see what I can do, mate.
What are you thinking of the camp tomorrow night?
Yeah, no, it's going to be a great game. Roosters, of course, they're coming off that big win in Anzac Day. 60 points they scored. I don't think anyone's seen that coming, but I like the Broncos. They look good. They had all their big guns back last week, and they're going to take some stopping. If they get their game going like they had similar to last year, they're going to be hard to stop, aren't they?
Well, David Middleton told me they're the youngest team in the competition. With age, there's a drop ball from Jerome Luai. And the most inexperienced team.
Loose carry.
So it just goes to show the young players coming through. And with Payne Haas out, I thought the younger forwards really stepped up. Corey Jensen,
Okay, Ash. Captain's challenge.
the young Willison,
Xavier
Penrith.
Willison,
Benjamin
Decision, loose carry.
Takura. These young
19.
tearaways.
Piakura's back now as well. Like, it just...
What a player he is.
Michael Cheekhand's making a tackle. The left hand, there's no intent to strip. It's a loose carry by Jerome Luai. The challenge is unsuccessful.
Jack Kaczewski actually linked up with the club this week as well for a bit of forward depth.
Who's their feeder club in the Queensland Cup, the Broncos?
Hand can be on the board, doesn't mean
Well,
stripping,
it's
he's making
now
a tackle.
the Burleigh Bears.
And they won by 120 last week. Was that right?
Let's go.
The Burleigh Bears?
That was in the Melbourne Inca Cup.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
was
in the junior competition.
South Logan as well.
Yeah, I think they've actually got a couple. They've got multiple feeder clubs, but yeah, I think Burleigh Bears are one of their main clubs now.
Oh, I can't wait for this one. I think
What are you
tomorrow night-
thinking?
I just think Brisbane's attack. Interesting to see how the Roosters attack. Whether they give the keys to Sam Walker again.
They did it with that Ezra last week too, remember?
Oh, Ezra's back, Cobbo's back. Bit of male. Payne Haas limped off training.
I think the Queensland Spies at work, Andrew.
Yeah, they're everywhere. It'll be a classic. Make sure you're watching this one tomorrow night.
They'd have given you false information, I reckon. So Kepi
Strong tackle.
Tackled strongly in the final minute of the game. It's been the most trying week for South Sydney. There can be no doubt they have given everything out there tonight, but they've had so much conspire against them. And doubt on the immediate future of Jai Gray and also Dean Hawkins. Oh, what a tackle by Tungle in the last tackle of the game, a grass cutter. They keep on trucking. It is such a professional machine. The Penrith Panthers, after trailing 12-0, remember, have scored 42 unanswered points against the plucky South Sydney team, but that was pretty comfortable. Once they were able to break them down, they capitalised at the end, 42-12. Penrith over the Rabbits.